Up one night, I was reading about people's work experience at a very unpopular store. So I decided to share my own experience at a store I used to work for. Let's just call it Waskit Markit. Now, the hiring process was a little weird because after they hired me, they told me that my shift starts in 2 hours and I better not be late. I'm like, don't I have an orientation to go to? He talking about, oh, yeah. Now, some would say that is a red flag, but you know what? I got a job. First thing to know is the orientation process. The store will pick their A1 liar to have you feeling like working for them is the place to be. But if you pay close attention, you will see their employees shooting you a, "What are you doing here? Get out while you still can" look. But did I listen? Nope. Now, the number one problem at this store is the 5-strike rule. You reach 5 strikes, you're fired. They are letting you go. And it is 4 strikes if you are a new hire. And they are not going to warn you about your strikes either. Now, you collect these strikes by either being absent or late. I personally do not care for it because life happens more than 5 times. And their strike system will not excuse a doctor's note. Problem 2. False hope. A cashier asked personnel for a full-time position as an overnight stalker. Personnel told him after his high school graduation, she would have a position open for him. He did, and she made him a full-time cart pusher. What? Got him. Last but not least, schedule changes. Now, they recommend that we check our schedule every day because it could change at any moment. But personally, I feel like if we have to put in a 3 weeks notice to have a day off, then they should give us a 3 weeks notice to change our schedule. By week 2, this was a problem for me, so I went to go see personnel about it. She was conducting an interview at the time, so I waited outside her door. She seen me and invited me in. I told her my problem, and she responded, "You should check your schedule every day." However, that answer did not fit right with the person who was being interviewed, because he asked, "You guys change people's schedule without us knowing?" "Well, that's why we tell you to check your schedule." Now, the brother was hurt. It was all over his face. He looked back at me, and I hit him with the famous employee look. "What are you doing here? Get out." A few weeks passed, and I see the same guy from that interview delivering packages to the store. He recognized me and thanked me for crashing in on his interview because he is happy and making more money with the job that he has now. Happy I can help.